Hello everyone, I am Sacred and thank you for joining me. Well, it is time for a video from me again. I have been inactive for a long time, I know. It has two reasons. One reason was that I was insanely busy, I wasn't at home, really, abroad. And another reason was that when I was at home, I really didn't want to play Out of Iron 4. I got bored of the game, so I'm gonna give it one more shot this time with the mod called, well, what is it called? That's a good question. Well, it will be down below in the description, of course, and the mod is called Ante Rebellum 0.2. We got an update, a huge update. Because the German Empire has been played already, I'm gonna attempt to play by a quite large YouTube. I checked it up, so we don't want to be repetitive, do we? Let's go ahead, and actually, well, we got two choices: playing as the French Republic or playing as the Soviet Republic. I think it would be the viewers would you write it down in the comments if you would like to see me playing as the Soviet Republic or as the French Republic. I'm gonna play as the Soviet Republic though, under Leon Trotsky. Let's play on Iron mode with historical air focuses to see what's going on. I will also show you at the end that Iron Man mode was turned on. Let's play on regular and not be too challenging that time. Just Iron Man Republic 1, whatever. But I didn't play this game for a long time. Alright, so just to research, really usual as always, just industry, construction, as well as let's get just land doctrine. We got the Grand Alpine doctrine as the side union. I think we certainly need, we just have 21 civilian factories, so just about 30 military is alright, but just 21 civilian. So we really have to get more civilian factories. Let's get one in Moskva, and one more perhaps in, well, in Stalingrad. What it's called Tsaritsyn. Oh yeah, because Stalin didn't come to power for whatever reason. Well, we can't go for that path. We actually can just go for the All-Soviet Assembly of 1936. So let's get that. It will grant us some nice gain. Right. If you want to read the event, you can simply pause, so don't have to read it all the time. Alright. Here is the message of the version 0.2. The Soviet Republic. The Soviet Republic was formed in the fires of the worldwide social upheaval of the mid-1920s after the devastating Second Russian-Japanese War. The Soviet Republic, despite its popularity at home, faces near universal diplomatic isolation, with the Japanese rivals in the east setting up their own pretender regime, which is seen as the legitimate Russian government by many capitalist countries. With the death of Lenin in 1928, Leon Trotsky became the leader of the Republic, leaving it rapidly geared towards the perpetual revolution envisioned by Trotsky and the Second International. Will the workers finally be able to break their shackles under the guidance of the Republic? Well, we shall see. One thing is, for sure, is we need a strong military to even stand by a chance against these Japanese. Let's get strategic bombers, fighters, and naval bombers, like everything. Let's get 3 of that, 4 of that, 10 infantry, 3 of that. Alright, seems good. Let's get a little bit more artillery. There we go. We just have 3 naval rockets. I think you just want to stock up on convoys because, well, maybe not really that strong. Well, do we love democracy? The also assembly. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, next things next. Let's do the political system. Alright, so we can, I think, decide which path we want to go. Our army is 705,000 strong. Oh yeah, who do we have as a puppet? We have the Soviet Republic of Latvia. Why do we have Latvia as a puppet? It is an integrated puppet. Another reason. We can only justify if war tension is at 40%, unfortunately, so no quick justifications there. Also, Ukraine is independent, industrial, being non-aligned though. What is that? The state needs to be strong, democracy is the only way. Let's just say the state needs to be strong. Yeah, because I think that's the best way, isn't it? The economic question. Well, I can't do another thing, let's just do the economic question next. Well, we can decide on the future of our country. Well, let's see what is this gonna be. Let's issue partial mobilization first. Target socialism, planned economy, decentralized socialism. Just do planned economy, the good old classic style. What does it bring us? the question of nationalities. One of the most continuous political issues in the Soviet Republic is the question of the many different nationalities living in its territory. Oh, now let's solve that question certainly, and to solve it. The work has no known nations. Yep, that is I think the best way. On diplomatic direction. The historic convention is coming to an end and a final issue debated in the Soviet Hall of Moscow is the issue of the states that will make policies. Well, not really what we can possibly choose. But let's see actually. We have passive. No, we wanna do imperialist expansion. Let's do imperialist expansion. Well, I'm indecisive between world revolution and imperialist expansion. Let's just it's just straight you saw the empire saying imperialist expansion. Leon Trotsky of the RSLDP or Sergei Kirov of the RSLDP, right? Let's just get Sergei Kirov because I know him from history. He died under well, bad circumstances. What? Oh yeah. Oh, so he's gonna be like starting doing a Great Purge, although the Great Purge happened in reality, that's the question. Kirov declares victory. Alright, let's let him have victory. And goodbye Leon Trotsky. Right to the revolution. Probably. So the Kirovists control the assembly, that's a great thing, at least. Comrade Kirov will lead us. Here we go, Sergei Kirov. Next thing, let's perhaps do an Iron Fist. This time to put an end to the conspiracy dissidents and all kinds of subversive activity in the country. Pretty well said. I think we did the right and justifiable choice here. Sadly, I have no idea how I can possibly raise world tension, so we are bound to the events, to say the least. We have the Russian state being a puppet of the Japanese. That is really bad. We have to really eradicate them at one point, which we will, without a doubt. But this will take some time. Meanwhile, let's get more factories here. Is there doesn't matter that much. State political directorates, let's say. We must establish a secret police that would be able to defend the state and the policies from what just happened. Action Française declared war on the Socialist Party of France. Oh, what just happened? France, well, got split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 countries. That's a brutal civil war with more than 2 sides. The French Salvation Front declared war on the Socialist Party of France. The French Popular League declared war on the Socialist Party of France. Aren't they fighting each other? Oh no. The Socialists. Oh, they are allied with the Republican Party and the CGT-UAC. So France is in a brutal civil war, to say the least. In a brutal civil war. Let's see how it's gonna end. Perhaps not good for them. Whom can we get? Would be interesting. Let's get Mikhail Kalinin. Out of government. We can actually choose one. Interesting. Well, I think I wanna just get my border against the Japanese safeguard. Well, that one. France asks for support, send them support. I don't think so. Yeah, send them. So can we send our own volunteers to France? Still the Great Purge. Well, they are not doing really that great. But still, we need to support them. Volunteers? No, we can't send volunteers, sadly. Well, that's it. Right. Because world tension is, well, apparently too low, unfortunately. Well, like, we have 27. Let's just get these ones. 18. For now, against the... This area is impossible. Yeah, 18 should be way enough. Just name this Japanese front, because after all, they are just a puppet of the Japanese, and they can't be called the Russians. New communism. But it sounds quite nice. Comrade Kirov has introduced a form of new communism to our society, reforming the entire nation in his vision. I believe he was quite successful there. His go ahead and improve workers' conditions, problems of peace, we don't want that. And expand the factories. We're building more student factories though, but still we are lacking industrial strength. Yeah, the German Empire is still quite strong. But it is crumbling, you should not forget that. Well, I'm just stuck here. Can't we just research anything which is allowing us to do war quicker? We can go for World Revolution. Yeah, all of them will actually hate us. And we can actually go ahead. Push Ukrainians, that's what we want, don't we? Let's see the left path. We can do the Economic Congress, exploit resources. I'll get, I think, more factories here. This will be empower the people. This is quite nice. I think we have to do actually that first. Let's do the Economic Congress. Let's call a new Congress. Oh no, I'm already... Oh, okay, doing new communism. I thought, like, why wasn't I not able to do that? Just go for it. Engineering and equipment. Got new communism. Now let's do the Economic Congress. Let's see how many troops we have. Here. 62. 62. Right. 62. 6. This. The assassination of King Alexander. It is truly going to chaos. It's European front. Well, I know I was inactive for too long, but how I said, it is the most important thing is to enjoy making videos. Well, I was too busy and I really didn't enjoy making them. Let's see if I'll continue or if I'll stop. Perhaps I'll make videos of other games which I actually enjoy. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. And I might have to stop entirely at one point because, well, you know, life is so busy. It's fine for now because I'm busy, but I will travel abroad to London in a few weeks, in a few days actually, so I won't be able to here for 3 weeks, so yeah. The success in YouTube, you have to view it as a, well, full-time job, which I don't. I view it as a hobby, which is a nice time to, which is a nice way to spend time if I got nothing else to do, but I'm at home. Other than that, yeah. Real life first, isn't it? Alright, let's decentralize our socialist system. Well, I really want to declare wars. We're just building equipment, but being unable to wage wars against other nations. The front against the Russian Empire should be really easy to guard, especially considering that we just got a few front lines here. I can even build some land forts, so we should be safe from imperialist expansion. The Japanese, they are doing Teishin units, yeah, the AI... Well, he shouldn't be so smart. We should overcome them eventually at one point. That is taking some time actually. I'll be back when it's done. Finally, we finished that. The game slowed down considerably because it's, well, the AI is fighting wars. Alright. Oh, the Freedom of French Salvation Front actually won it. What? What just happened was... Oh, the French Republic became reactionaries led by Philippe Pétain. By the way, which I didn't mention, one thing I didn't mention was let's just go ahead and empower the people because of that nice bonus. One thing I didn't mention was that the United States is a national integralist, which is actually another, I think, synonym for just fascism. They are national integralist, another form perhaps. And well, they got a custom focus tree with a great purge as well, interestingly. And well, they are quite the strong, not so powerhouse, not so strong as the US, so they aren't OP, because the US is without a doubt simply OP in the base game, starting with around 140 civilian factories. Even if it is hit by the Great Depression, it doesn't make a big impact on the Americans. I just saw we got 600 by power. It's gonna go ahead and let's actually get more political power and fill out these slots, getting the captain of industry as well as the mass assault expert. No, we didn't get him because we have the Grand Battletime Doctrine. Best thing would be just to get a normal military theorist because it gives us a general boost. Yeah, so we get him. The good thing is we got more factories. Perhaps we should produce 5, or it could be like 5 of that each. Also, I wanna, oh yeah, I should research tanks. I still have crappy old tanks, which you can't really sell that, but they are good. Just with the industrial concern as well. I should also focus on my air force. Alright, so after that, I think we shouldn't have gone that path. I mean, this is good, but I won't go any further, because it is simply... Oh, well, that is quite nice, giving us 12 civilian factories, but it would take 140 days. The question now is if it's worth it. Well, with the game, the performance of the game is a constant problem, you have to know. Constant problem. Oh... You know what, let's do it later, let's do some action, yeah. Let's do the World Revolution. It could give us a negative, well, modifier of all of these countries. But after that, we'll deal with the nationalists and do the southwards expansion. And if we got... Actually, let's do the westwards expansion. And if we finish the decision crush the Ukrainians, I'll be back. Because until then, it will just be waiting and waiting and waiting, which is boring. Actually, I'll change my plans. I want to get the Soviet technology. Well, it would give us one research thoughts. You know what, the game is so laggy. No, never mind. Let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and crush the Ukrainians. We can get it later. It says, but what did it say? Crush the trader's description. But it lacks a description, but well. Yeah, well, we crush them quite easily if they do not get support by the others. If. Though is the question. If they do, well then it is quite bad. What should I get? Let's just get a radio, I guess. I already set up our army. I should also set up our air force in these provinces. Yeah, well, 135 points. Let's just disband them all and do our own air force setup, which I always do because you can't really trust the predefined settings to be, well, somewhat worthy of taking over. Alright. Maybe we can just ignore, maybe completely get the train now. We can demand threaten them with ultimatum. Yeah, we could do another ultimatums. We'll just go ahead and get this extra research right now. I got new decisions here. The reclamation of Ukraine and Central Asia, Caucasus, Baltics, Eastern Europe. It's too long have the irritated strait of Ukraine enjoyed on its independence. Ukraine is a significant step towards Europe spreading the revolution and Europe. We'll get a next war against Ukraine, where the Ukrainian army is 24 to 35 divisions strong, while we have around 80 divisions ready up here, and our air force is soon gonna be deployed. 82 wings, let's just divide them, split them in two. That doesn't work, they have to deploy first. Right, well, naval bombers, we shouldn't deploy, there's no need for them. Interwar bombers and strategic bombers. There's no need to destroy their massive capabilities, without a doubt. Right, we are standing by, we're gonna get air supremacy in all of the regions. And cross air support here. This front will be unguardable. The Ukrainians, they shouldn't be a problem at all. You're gonna see now declare war. All allies. We declared war on the Republic of Ukraine. Or what? We got Iran as our ally, really? Well, I should check out my faction. I didn't. Second international. Oh yeah, we have Iran, our same faction. That was it. So that's quite interesting. Ukraine, we are already threatening Kiev. Well, the Ukrainian army is around 1,000 strong, but they are really disorganized, and we should use this to even encircle their capital. Correct? They lost Kiev already. So I think the Republic of Ukraine will soon be no more. But Kiev is ours. We will do the assign of factories later. Could capture Lviv, then Sevastopol, Crimea, the hero city of the Soviet Union. Look at that, our armies aren't attacking in this sector. I think I have to tell it manually to do so. Yeah, they stacked their army into this region, which was a really bad idea. So this is perhaps advantageous for us. We can just exploit the AI being unable to actually do proper to act more probably. Alright, the Ukrainians, come on, just surrender. There's no point of them resisting anymore, is there? Without a doubt, this was a red campaign. Red campaign? What did I take it? Probably I did. Just take all states. We can't. Well, it's not fast sometimes. Fast, take all states. There we go. If we're going to states, so it's a non-core state. Can we now integrate it? No, we can't. That is not a problem. But we got 730 political power. Let's just go ahead, let's get this stuff later. Get military equipment, light aircraft, as well as we can get army regrouping and humans. I don't know. There's nothing that useful. 1.98 million people, that should be certainly enough. Let's just get perhaps smooth talking Charma. Just maybe waste. This greatly improved our industrial capabilities, which we will use to well, we need to import rubber first. Get it from Dutch, the Flying Dutchman. Naval dockyards, just stack up on convoys. We'll need it if we'll wage war against Japanese. I found it out on the hard way. Let's just get a thing for now, more weapons. After that, more points. More points, important. Alright, so I think now I can see what can I do. Let's see the right path. It's a huge free southwards expansion. We can do the ultimatum for Georgia, demand Armenia, Azerbaijan, double Ottomans. Just go ahead and perhaps, well, demand Lithuania. The Romanians, should we trouble them? They may be guaranteed by the Germans though. Let's perhaps try it. Deal with Romania. Take us 28 days. Well, in that time we can ready up our army. I think they will be guaranteed though by one of the allied nations. If not, then we could have just easy job of conquering them with our, well, supreme army, without a doubt, crushing their lines. Plan, get that as well. Question is if they are going to be guaranteed or not. Well, if they are, then it's maybe bad for us. Still, we are unable to justify it, but we could basically, oh no, for guaranteeing, or a socialist, they request 30% of guaranteeing. If it's 30% for us, it should be higher for the allies. Well, I'll be back if you got it. Alright, we got the focus. Now we can actually go ahead and demand Bessarabia. Let's first go ahead and actually demand Bessarabia. See the Romanian result. If they surrender it, well, we just have an easy job with them, don't we? First demand Bessarabia, or we just get a climb. Alright. Now we'll get a next war goal though, if we do that. Which we are going to do. Next thing will be, let's just demand Lithuania. Demanding it will be easier. It's restoring the old borders of the Soviet Union, getting radar and building machine. We got the war goal. They aren't being guaranteed by anyone. Our planes are going to be active in the region, in the Balkans. Let's see, are they active? Not yet. Go. Sign and declare war, call allies. There we go. We are winning in all of the front lines. Once more, this conquest would be really easy. I'll be back when we just I'll be back when the Romanians surrendered. Right now, this is how things look like. The Romanians lost 137,000 troops, and the war is over. Passed a few times. Let's actually try to be sort of historical. Let's just take Bessarabia and Bukovina, but puppet rest of Romania. There we go. There we go, having the Socialist Republic of Romania still active as a Soviet power there. Now we can go ahead and send the ultimatum to Lithuania. I'll just go ahead and ready up the troops on the border. Perhaps this will threaten them. The Estonians we can threaten later. Alright, the Lithuanians accept. We also got their 3 divisions. The next thing... Next will be the Estonians. Let's go ahead. I'll just go ahead and... let's hold on this expansion. Anyways, send ultimatum to Estonia. They will either accept or be crushed. Their reactionary world tension is still just 26%. Of war it is. War it is certainly. Well, what have they thought? They really think that they were gonna... that we can't attack them from our territory. What about calling my puppets? Yeah, I should be able to. Arms. There we go. Oh, just marching to Tallinn. Oh, they got so many troops, so I can't think for one of them. There we go, that was easy. Just take it plus a few times. Like, yeah, there we go. Alright, so, well, rising power here, Third Relic, certainly. Well, the Georgians, they don't really have a choice. Let's just send the ultimatum to them. They got the choice of either saying yeah, or getting crushed with their 0 military factories from 80 Soviet divisions. Let's just put them where it is. Well, I don't know what they even think. They want to retain their independence. They could have been just still, because of their leaders, the Georgians lost how many men? I can't even take that. It's really the result in the empire annexation. The next thing will be demand Azerbaijan. The ultimatum has been sent. We are eagerly waiting there. It's just a claim. Eagerly awaiting the response. Well, they yielded. Just gonna go ahead and do these claim decisions. They may help in a way. Next thing will be demand Armenia. Armenia also controls Turkish territory. I don't know why. Well, they're gonna lose it to the Soviets. Demand Armenia. Alright. Oh yeah, the decision. Adding them the ultimatum. Also, we can topple the Ottomans. Just integrate Latvia first. Well, that was quite easy. Armenia accepts. The Ottoman Empire is standing there with 24 to 38 divisions. We can go ahead and topple them. Let's do this, perhaps, but in the next episode, maybe. Let's do it right now. Come on. It'll be quite easy. Game Constantinople. Let's see. I first have to get my army up and going once more. After this, I just plan to build some land forts against the Japanese. You will never know what they're up to. 3 each on the border. You see, just don't have to build many, just a shield of plenty. This should protect us even this small detachment which is there. Radar. That. Next thing will be Finnish question. Now let's actually go ahead and topple the Ottomans. The Ottomans got the choice. They are, I think, conquering them should be us, like so easy like we conquered the Ukrainians without a doubt. So, wouldn't be a challenge at all. But I think actually I'm gonna conquer them in the next episodes. Depending, I'm gonna see if I'm even gonna make a next episode. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Well, I, to be honest, didn't enjoy it that much. Well, we will see. Thank you for watching me, and goodbye, have a nice day. Oh yeah, I forgot to show it for everybody who doesn't believe I played on Iron Man front. On Iron Man, it's here, it's on Iron Man, because I can't save how you see. The thing is, this wasn't really a challenge at all. I expected this to be more challenging, and well, we are rising just to the major and industrial powerhouse. We even overcame the Germans. I thought besides it would be a challenge, which they really aren't. But well,